Hello everyone, this is Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your June 2017 Angel Oracle card readings. For these readings this month, I will either be using the Angel Oracle deck by Ambika Waters or the Magdalene Oracle by Toni Carmine Salerno. And of course, for every sign, I will be pulling a card from the Healing Crystal Oracle by Rochelle Sharman. If you would like a personal reading with me, just go to my website at angelsouls444.com, the services page. If you would like to support me on Patreon, I always appreciate that, and that information is down below. And of course, I have the Archangel Michael course up, along with some other courses, how to perceive your angels, how to read cards, and then I also have videos on the year overview. Probably by the time most of you are going to be watching this video, it's quite possible that I will have the Archangel Gabriel course up on Gumroad as well. Again, all that information is down below. So let's get started. Hi there, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you for June 2017. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So as I was shuffling, this card kind of kicked off to the side, and it is the Beloved card, which is known in this deck as the Soulmate card. We're going to talk about it. Let me just set that there. This one too? Okay. Got a second one coming out. Transformation. So in order to, for some of you, it's romantic love. Okay. Soulmates don't have to be romantic. Soulmates come along with the lessons. I have had... Let me pull these two cards and we'll have the soulmate discussion, because just as an example, I've had two that are coming right off the top of my head. Two soulmates, you know, people that I did love and care about on a very deep level, but boy, were they toxic. They became toxic in my world. But right afterwards, right after the transformation, you have the ascension. So when these soulmates come into your world, you know, they might come in temporarily. They might come in with all the lessons, and then they go on out. Okay? One of the dangerous things I think about people who, in past lives too, it's coming up too. One of the dangerous things about people who really get obsessed about soulmate work, it's such a broad topic, and there are people who actually, you know, they're not bad necessarily, but they're making money off of doing, like, you know, I'm going to do twin soul readings or, you know, whatever, and that's not bad. And you know, I don't know. That feels like a deeper conversation, but I think it's also giving people a false sense of what this is. All right. So be discerning is what we're getting at here. And every time you see a soulmate card pop up, it could mean that a soulmate's coming to you, but what if it doesn't? What if you're the one person who's generally watching this, because I'm speaking to a lot of people right now, and you thought it was going to be you, but it's not. Okay. I should really do a video on how to take in a general message like this, because again, you have to really pay attention to what's happening in your body. Like, for example, I'll watch general readings, just to give you a little tidbit here so that you know how to take in this message. I'll watch general readings and a soulmate card will come up, and sometimes I'm like, ooh, and I get a flash of somebody in my head and I know exactly who it is. Sometimes it's a potential love partner, sometimes it's not. You know, I know exactly who they're talking to. Other times it just kind of feels flat, like, okay, this month that one's not talking to me, and that's all right. It doesn't mean I'm missing anything. It just means it's somebody else's turn to do the whole, you know, soulmate thing, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean a romantic partnership. We can't say that enough. But for this month, someone's coming along and helping you spark this. Okay, this is the big theme of your month, transformation. Okay, so someone might come along and really just, like, maybe even start something with you, you think, and they're not meaning to. Whoever this is, they're coming from a good place. It might annoy you, so don't be harsh on them. Because if you're harsh on whoever this soulmate is who's sparking this transformation, whether you're harsh with them because you're feeling annoyed by them, or you're kind of harsh with them because maybe it was a love offer, but you're like too scared to accept it, and you know, whatever. It's kickstarting you into something else. So be kind, or karma will come back around. We know that, right? Someone will treat you that way down the road. So this is what you're dealing with. For some of you, this is going to be really uncomfortable, okay? But if you're a good sport about it, let's put it that way, it could really lead to ascension. So this, and I'm going to show you two. hold on one second. Let me just put this deck down. Yeah, let's do this. These are the two that feel like they're kind of connected. So we have past lives and no, not ascension. Was it, wait, hold on. Let me get this whole thing. Thank you. There were a few different things coming in and I was trying to figure out like, wait, what cards am I supposed to hold up here? So past lives and ascension. So part of what's happening here, this could be a month where you're settling a lot of scores, if we can put it that way. All right. And maybe, fulfilling some past life drama, right? Some karma. You're working it out. You're getting it going and then you are free. Okay. Now this is a small amount of karma kind of going. It's not, how shall I say? For some of you, it's just tying up loose ends. Okay, like you've already done most of the karmic work, just tying up the loose ends. For others of you, it's like somebody you have light karma with, or that's why I'm kind of wondering if some of you are getting like a past life love partner coming in, if you believe in that. Okay, some connection. But regardless of what your belief system is, or what your spiritual goals are, or whatever, this is a nice event, a nice opportunity to understand yourself better, to feel better, do you know what I mean? And to move forward and to be more in your wisdom. Now, again, I kind of talk in terms of wisdom because I'm getting a very wide audience here. So not everybody is comfortable with the term ascension. It sounds too woo-woo to them, and that's okay. Spirituality is for everybody, and it's not just for the select few. And I know that that goes contrary to what a lot of light workers want to think, that we are 1% of the population. We're the true 1%, right? And as somebody who's in that, I know that we all have varied approaches we're supposed to be taking. We have varied paths to take. And on this channel, I want to make sure everybody feels welcome. And, if anybody wants to judge that, that's a little weird. I would hope that people would be very welcoming and accepting. But that's why I say, if you don't believe in past lives or whatever, this is just sort of as an overall for this month, it's growth and it's self-understanding, but it could be sparked by someone else. Again, the soulmate person could come along and be like, I hate your shoes, and walk on out of your life. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. Why do I care about shoes so much? Shoes should not dictate my life. Why do I care what that person thinks about my shoes? You know what I'm saying? That's a silly example, but it could be something very, very minor. So if you're sitting there and you hear the word soulmate and you think it's going to be like the one so that they can save you and make you feel better and you don't ever have to try on love again, it's never going to be that. It's never going to be that. Trust me, I've tried. Right? I've been there. So, this is, taking it, they're wanting me to hang with this for a second. I don't know why. I want to go into the crystal card. I'm allowed to pull it. Go ahead. I'm really feeling like somebody just kind of comes along like poof, like just pings you, rattles you out of a rut, right? Teaches you a little something. Could just be like an email or something. I'm getting a little obsessed with your messages this month. I'm sorry, but it's so interesting. But they kind of rattle you around and then something gets started. Now, a lot of people who watch these videos, they want to know, tell me what reward I'm going to get. Tell me what's going to happen. If you're of that mindset, you're already setting yourself up for failure. Okay, and you're also kind of controlling the universe or trying to control the universe. Give it a little room. Universe knows what's going to make you happy. Okay, so it's more about self-awareness and just being mindful of the things that are cracking open for you, and you should get kind of the answer to your questions as the month goes on. So, nuh-uh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, well, if you don't believe in past lives, you better start, because we got a double message here. This is lapis lazuli, past life, and then we had past lives here, and I'm getting a headache right here. I'm getting a headache. There's some energy flowing here. All right, so woo, you are in it. You are working through it. Some of you are going to be more successful than others. There's also intuition. All right, follow your intuition. So if you feel thank you. Okay, so they're saying there's caution is warranted. A lot of times people will stay with a partner or keep pining after a partner because I know they're my soulmate. Well, maybe they are, but I just know them on such a deep level. And, you know, we as humans, it's almost like we have a human trauma as soon the moment we're born, you know, coming in and forgetting deep love for a moment until we learn it again, right? Or remember it. And with past lives and people that we've once missed, it can feel like coming home again. And in some cases, okay, you're meant to have a romantic love partnership. You're meant to come back together, but not always, guys. Not always. Now, I don't know, there's a whole other thing there. I'll leave it for another time. It doesn't have to be a part of your reading. But, you know, so what we're getting at here is don't allow yourself to get into something that was meant to just pay off karma, right? And thinking this person is the one. I've seen it so many times where people will, you know, hold themselves up on their personal timelines waiting for someone. I have done it. Guys, I have wasted, well, as a human, I see it as wasting time, but really in the soul evolution, it's all working out just fine. You know, the things are running that need to be run. But, you know, you can get hung up on someone thinking, no, it has to be them or nothing. And you're missing out on real love. You're missing out on new stuff that you're supposed to be experiencing in this incarnation. Does that make sense? Okay, so we will leave it there. Have a beautiful month, guys, and I am sending you so much love. Take care.